Hey, welcome to your lesson about le temps, meaning the weather. Le temps. To ask about what the weather is like, you use this phrase. You say, quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? Okay, so we have a little, what's called a liaison. We've talked about these before, where the T on the end of fait goes into the I in il. So we have quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? And that means what's the weather like? Okay, so if it's a really beautiful day, you can say il fait beau. Il fait beau. And that means that the weather is beautiful. It's a really nice day. If you want to say that it's sunny, okay, you can say il fait du soleil. Il fait du soleil. So il fait beau means it's really beautiful outside. Il fait du soleil means that it's sunny. Okay, if it's really, really hot, that temperature is really up there, you can say il fait chaud. It's hot. Il fait chaud. And listen carefully because you don't hear the D at the end of this word. Il fait, you don't hear the T. Il fait chaud. Chaud. Like show, almost. Chaud. Okay, the opposite, if it's really, really cold, you can say il fait froid. Froid. Il fait froid if it's really cold. And again, we're not going to pronounce the T or the D. Il fait froid. It will rhyme with trois, the number 3. Trois fois. Trois fois. Okay, this phrase is for sometimes when it's kind of between hot and cold. So, all right, hot up here and cold down here. Kind of between. So it would mean that it's cool outside. Maybe the sun is out, but it might be a little breezy. So you would say, il fait frais. Frais. Il fait frais. And that means that it's cool outside. Okay, living in Oregon, you can get used to saying this one. To say that it's raining, you say, il pleut. Il pleut. And it might be difficult to see this il, but that is I-L, il. Il pleut means it's raining. This is what we hope for every winter. To say that it's snowing, you say il neige. Il neige. Okay, if it's really windy, you can say il fait du vent. Il fait du vent. Il fait du vent. It's windy. Okay, if the weather is really just awful, it's rainy, it's dark and gloomy, you can say il fait mauvais. It rhymes. Il fait mauvais. So that's just really bad. So that is the opposite of il fait beau. Il fait beau, it's really nice. Il fait mauvais, it's really bad. Next, we have some extra phrases. They're going to be useful, but the phrases after this slide, what you're going to see next, you won't be tested on. So all those that are up until this point, you could see on a test. The ones after this point, you won't see on a test, but we might be using them in class. Okay, to say that it's foggy. Okay, you can see the car is having trouble here. It has no light. Okay, so you can say il fait du brouillard. Okay, that word's a little bit difficult to say. Brouillard. Brouillard. Il fait du brouillard. Okay, that means that it's foggy. To say that it's cloudy, you can say il fait nuageux. Nuageux. nuage. Il fait nuageux. Okay. And lastly, we have it's stormy. It's stormy. Il fait orageux. Orageux. Il fait orageux. Okay, this is a little bit different from the il fait mauvais. Okay, it's a little bit different from that. I'll put that back up here. Il fait mauvais means that it's bad. Il fait orageux means that it's stormy. So it's a little bit different. With orageux, you know, you're going to have thunder and lightning and torrential downpours and that kind of thing. Mauvais is more just kind of like, oh, it's rainy and gloomy and just not that great. Okay, so a little bit of a difference there. Okay, that's the end of our video. I'm going to say bonne chance, good luck, and get ready to practice your weather expressions.